Now to a story I should say you may find distressing, but it is an important story to bring you tonight because the country's Domestic Abuse Commissioner, who advises the government, says more must be done to hold abusers to account. Her warning comes as the latest data shows that for the first time, more victims take their own life than are killed. Skye Nicholls from Liss in Hampshire died by suicide. Her partner, James Edwards, later pleaded guilty to controlling and coercive behaviour. In her first interview, Skye's sister Robin has told South Today that she believes domestic abuse was a factor which led to her death, despite the court not linking it directly. Yasminara Khan has this exclusive report for us tonight and a warning there are disturbing sequences from the very start.
Don't threaten me, please.
Find out.
I'm not doing anything. I don't get what you're doing. Like,
to be honest, you made me hate you so much in it. I would never do it because I'm a man, but I'd love to just smack you. I would smash some buttons round your head.
Skye Nicholls died by suicide 3 years ago at just 23 after being in an abusive relationship. Last year, James Edwards pleaded guilty to 2 counts of controlling and coercive behaviour. He was sentenced to 2 years and 3 months in prison.
I miss Skye every day. What always pops into my mind when I think about Skye is I laugh. She was so funny.
As a child, Skye was adopted and moved to Hampshire, while her older sister Robin remained in care in Newcastle. Only after Skye's death did Robin begin to uncover the torment her sister had endured.
She was not messaging people. She was not meeting up. She would make plans but then never turned up, and a lot of our friends had messages saying James is here, I can't talk. So it was very much that she was being isolated.
you've come to hit me about 3. Are you trying to set my face on fire as well now? Get out! Get out!
Wait, I hope you went to the woods and kill yourself.
You what? What do you say?
I hope you went to the woods and kill yourself.
When sentencing James Edwards, the judge said, "I will not sentence you on the basis that you caused her death. I am satisfied that your behaviour made her more vulnerable, put her in a darker place, and contributed towards a decline in her mental state that ultimately led her to take her own life."
What we know now is that suicide is overtaking homicide in terms of death that relates to domestic abuse. That should shock us all.
Despite around 50,000 reports of coercive and controlling behaviour last year, there were only around 800 successful prosecutions.
Until we have a situation where perpetrators fear the system and the sanction for their behaviour, we will have that constant pattern of chancing it and thinking that they could possibly get away with it. And that leaves victims very exposed.
Labour's long-awaited Violence Against Women and Girls strategy was released in December 2025 after repeated delays. The Commissioner says it doesn't adequately address domestic abuse-related suicides.
What it doesn't have enough of is what we do in these to improve our response to suicide. You know, it should be in our police reforms, for example. It should be in all of the kind of work that we're doing daily with the police in terms of our expectations of what they would do in these circumstances.
James Edwards successfully appealed his sentence, reducing the time he spends in prison.
He got 6 months taken off, which meant he only serves around 10 months in prison. She was only 23 and her life is gone and he gets 10 months. I think what should change is the sentencing guidelines. I think the overall sentence should be higher for people like this.
A government spokesperson told us, "This is a tragic loss which underlines the devastating impact abusive behaviour can have. We are placing domestic abuse specialists in 999 control rooms to help victims, and we have commissioned a review into whether manslaughter offences can be applied when abuse may have driven someone to suicide to bring justice to perpetrators." Since Skye's death, Robin says she's come to understand the devastating impact coercive control can have.
It absolutely brainwashes somebody, and even when people get out of that situation, they're still very much damaged. I lost Skye the first time when she got adopted, and then it feels like I've lost Skye again, but this time is for definite.
That's Robin there talking about her sister Skye. If you need help, details of organisations offering information and support with domestic abuse are available on the BBC Action Line online, or you can call for free at any time to hear recorded information. There's the number for you, 0800 888 809.